speaks for all the men in America. She's a phenomenon. She started out with a local horror show here in Los Angeles. Now she has syndicated weekends all over the country. She has a line of movie tapes. She has a line of comic books. And her Halloween costume this year was the biggest selling costume of any Halloween costume ever. But it looks a lot better on her. Let's see her fill it out. Elvira. Thank you very much. I love. Well, is that a costume or is that what you? Is that you?
Yes, Joan. It's all me here. Yeah, this is how I look normally. I unfortunately can't wear a costume for Halloween.
You could really think of yourself as a vampire?
No, and I'm not really a vampire. You know, I'm sort of more like. Well, I have vampires in my blood. I mean, my grandmother was a vampire. My grandfather was a ghoul, and then my mother married a TV critic, and I don't know what happened.
I keep staring at your chest just out of... Oh. And I'm a woman. I mean, do men ever see your face? Why put makeup on? It's just a little bit...
I just noticed, you know, I even have cleavage on the bottom. It's so cool.
What age did you realize you were lucky?
I had these ever since I was born. Yeah,
no, not that.
Yeah, it's so difficult finding a pinafore, you know, with a 38-inch bust.
A pinafore with darts.
Yeah.
What kind of men do you like? I was hoping, you know, Pee Wee's single. And I was...
Well, As a matter of fact, you won't believe this, but I'm telling you, Joan, I know from first-hand experience, Pee Wee is such a stud. I swear.
Pee Wee?
He is my idea of a hunky guy. I mean, any guy that wears more makeup than me is all right.
Besides Pee Wee, what kind of men do you date? Do men find it? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a pretty easy time finding guys. I mean, people are always writing letters to me going, Elvira, how can I meet a guy? And you know, I just go like around 6 or 7 at night. I walk up and down Sunset Boulevard, and I tell you, I have more guys than I can handle. And all these single girls can never find them. I don't know.
Did any of them ever try to take you home to mother?
Yeah, a few of them have. The more they want me to kind of like be their mother, or I end up looking just like their mother when they get there.
Believe me, you'll never look like their mother, not for another 25 years. You realize when your body falls, there's going to be an earthquake? Are you... Tell me the good... You're in the Hollywood Wax Museum. Someone said they...
Yeah, I just became a wax figure. I mean, that's like when you know you made it, is when you become a wax figure, right? I guess.
And how do they do it? Do they take impressions? Or...
Well, no... going to be like real scientific, you know, where they were going to take all these measurements and the wax thing, mold and all that. Instead, this guy swore to me that he just could do the whole thing by feeling me. And he did it.
And did it come? Were you proud?
Yes, I was very proud.
Yeah. Now, tell me, you have
a bigger than life.
You have a whole...
You mean during the fitting, or?
No, not during the fitting.
Oh, you're proud after that I got the thing.
That you got the thing. Yeah.
I'm very proud. It's like having a baby made out of all the excess skin I have left over or something.
What are the movies now? You have a whole line of tapes.
Yes, that's right. It's called Thriller Video.
And do you get to pick them? Are you happy with the ones I picked?
I don't actually pick them. They just, I find them. I find them like, you know, out behind the studio or whatever. But some of them are pretty good. There's like the Monster Club, which is about this club where monsters go.
It's a title.
And yeah, there's like the house that bled to death, which, I mean, this is about a house that, you know, it wasn't just like minor injury. I mean, this house bled to death. So it's a pretty heavy movie. Oh, how much? Do you have a master charge? You can probably charge them. They're not that much. Like,
well worth it to get it. Pee Wee, we should get one of those and go to your house. Yeah. We'll be right back after this message for that. When they said to me, you're going to be doing the show Halloween, I thought to myself, I like to spend birthdays with my family and holidays with my family, but Halloween is only one person in the whole world I like to spend it with. A man who feels about this holiday what I feel about it. Very talented, very charming, very sexy now because he's a hit movie going, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. He's also going to be hosting Saturday Night Live on November 23rd. Would you please welcome Mr. Pee-wee Herman. Great costume.
I can't keep these things dead because I'm afraid I'll swallow them and gag or something like that.
But it's a great effect when you first come on.
Yeah. Ooh.
You get me nervous. Did you plan this yourself?
Yeah. I was thinking at first I was going to be Prince, but I couldn't get a hold. I was going to go like Prince at one of those award shows. You know, he had that purple cowl thing on, but I couldn't find one like that, so I couldn't be Prince. And then I was thinking about being Michael Jackson, and I went to the toy store. I went all over Hollywood, and I was looking for, one of those little Willie, Lester Toddler and Willie, like little, like Emmanuel Lewis I could carry with me, but couldn't find
that. Well, I think this is a great choice.
Yeah, Dracula. Ooh. Hello, Jones. Hello.
Look, this is a scary hangnail. Look.
You just really planned this out. Let me ask you, have you trick-or-treated yet?
Yeah. Oh, boy, I've been trick-or-treating for a couple of hours. I raked in the trick-or-treat stuff.
Let me see.
It was so cool. A flashlight, it's important on Halloween. Light your way and everything. But this is the dumbest thing I got.
A carrot.
Carrots, a big joke.
Ha, 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 carrots.
And I got this. Look, Frankenstein Paz dispensing.
Oh, that's nice.
Pepper Paz.
Love one, thank you. That's great.
Pez.
And I got this. Remember this kind of candy?
Oh, yes.
This candy, I love this kind of candy because it's so little. You eat it special than anything else. Look, you eat it like this pink.
Yellow. Green. I ate a piece of paper.
Yeah. Well, what's your favorite candy in the whole world?
This is my absolute favorite kind of Halloween candy.
Candy corn.
Yeah. And I got worms. Halloween worms. Taco bubble gum.
That's great. You did all right for yourself.
Yeah. I got so much junk. It's unbelievable. Look, G.I. Joe cigars, gum cigars. It's kind of heavy on gum this year. Squeeze bazooka.
Squeeze bazooka?
Squeeze a soft bazooka. It's like it's already been chewed up. Yeah, I got a lot of other, sort of like, I got this licorice rolls, and, this is really cool. Look,
Cindy Lauper gum.
Yeah, you can collect all of them and trade them with your friends.
What about toys? Do you go into, like, Halloween toys, special toys at Halloween?
Yeah.
Take your time.
See, they don't make as good of toys on Halloween anymore, really, But this is one of my favorite Halloween toys. It's called a plush jack-o'-lantern. Plush. Because this is the big thing nowadays in toys. Plush, stuff. So this is lit up plush. And I got this, too. This is unbelievable. Look.
Halloween toilet paper.
Yeah, there's two kinds, too. Look at this kind's really scary. It says boo all over.
Boo.
Or you could read it like this.
Boo boo. Boo boo.
Yeah, you know, for toilet paper. Boo. Okay. And I got a whole bunch of these things. These, you know, spark toys, you know, for scaring people at night, you know.
Scary.
Yeah.
You did very well in your selection of things.
Yeah.
Now, can you trick or treat? Because people recognize you now from your movie. Isn't that going to be a problem?
Yeah, I get recognized a lot. But so I have wigs and stuff now. You know, I dress up sort of like rock stars now.
Right.
You know, I go out, you know, with a loud suit and, you know. I didn't even think of it, but actually I have a suit that's very similar to Dave. You know, I call him Dave. David Lee Roth suit, and then I have this big, like, sort of spiky wig, you know, big giant hair, and nobody ever recognized me dressed like that. So.
Do you find, because the movie's such a hit now, do you find things are coming your way, you know what I'm saying, like limousines and...
Yeah, I rode over here tonight in a limo.
What about, like, a mansion and swimming pools and kind of stuff?
Yeah, getting ready to buy a big mansion. You know, I don't have the bread yet, you know, but pretty soon I'm planning on getting a big house, a swimming pool.
What about women?
Women.
What about...
Yeah. Well, it's a totally different thing now, you know, being a movie star.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I didn't exist, you know, 6 months ago, and now my phone's ringing off the hook. I had to get an unlisted phone number, you know, all that stuff. But, you know,
But.
but, you know, it's pretty exciting, actually, because now, you know, when I go places and play clubs and stuff, you know, there's a lot of girls hanging out backstage after the show and stuff. But, you know,
Are you careful? You know, I feel very protective of you, Pee-wee, you know.
Yeah, well, in this day and age, you know, I have to be careful, you know, because, you know, you get a big sore on your lip or, you know, some weird thing like that. So, yeah, you have to be really careful, you know. But also, really, you know, I'm looking for somebody special, you know. I don't really want to play the field that much,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, you know, you have to play the field until you find the right person, you know. So I'm doing that, you know, but...
But, do you, like, have you had any lessons? Anybody give you any lessons or advice? Have you learned anything?
Well, yeah, I had some French lessons, you know,
No,
from...
I mean, like, lessons like you went out with a girl and she didn't treat you right, and so you learned that kind of lesson.
I learned my lesson,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those kind of lessons. I feel a lot more worldlier now. You
Yeah,
know,
well, I can see the change in you.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more sophisticated. You should keep this for every day. You
Yeah.
look very, you know, the cake.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting into cake, sort of change my look a little bit, you know, maybe not black and red, but, you know, just some, like, you know, Liberace, you know, like, go, you know,
Also,
Switzerland and-
you're gonna be doing music makeup. You're gonna cut a record.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'm cutting a record album for Warner Brothers Records. It's going to be all music. I'm going to sing, to become a cool recording artist. And I'm going to do all different types of music on it. I'm going to sing, like, Latin music, Western, you know, country Western music, a ballad, rock and roll, R&B. That's, you know, kind of my favorite, R&B. You know.
R&B?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I grew up in the South, you know, so...
Could you give us a little...
Well...
taste?
Well, I can't really, you know, like, my band isn't here and everything, you know? See, no, because,
Well, then you won't buy the record if you hear my voice
now, you know? But I haven't really started working on it. I'm just, you know, like, meeting producers, you know, and stuff like that. A lot of, you know, the lineup is incredible. People, you know, from David Bowie, you know, everybody in town wants to sing on my album, you know? And, I mean, I can't...
You don't believe me?
Yeah, no, David Bowie calls every single day. Prince is begging, Madonna, everybody. They all want to sing on my album. And, you know, I mean, if I have all those people, then I'm afraid I won't sound as good, you know, Prince is, you know.
Who's your favorite? Who do you like the most? Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah,
Def
I
Leppard?
like Bruce Springsteen. He's not my favorite, though. I like R&B and jazz, really, is my favorite, you know. I listen to, like, you know, Chaka Khan and people like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, Luther Vandross, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
If you could meet any one of them, which I just asked David Lever, who would you like to meet in the way of...
I met them all already, just about.
Isn't it great to be a movie star?
Oh, it's great. It's so cool to be a movie star now, you know? You go places and people come up and go, "Hi, Pee-wee, I'm Prince. Hi, nice to meet you," you know? And you go like, "Duh, you're Prince. No kidding."
We'll be right back at this commercial message. We have a change of plans here, which is very confusing. What is that?
These are some different vampire teeth. Look at this one.
Hello, I'm from England.
And these are really cool ones, too. Look, these are red vampire teeth, and they have an added bonus. Look.
You just had the best thing. I have to come visit you.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm glad you're here because, well, we can play together.
Sure.
What a great show tonight was. Oh, Peter Pan Halloween. Thank you, Doc. Pee-wee Herman, Pee-wee's Big Adventure should play forever. And it's opening in London, I heard, which is great. Phyllis, thank you very much. And Dr. Ruth, thank you very much. Elvira, a pleasure. Happy Halloween. Tomorrow night we have Lucille Ball, Stephen Wright, Dr. Ruth Westheimer for real, and from the Tap Dance Kin, Hilton Battle. So please come back and spend Friday night with us. Happy Halloween.
Joan Rivers wardrobe furnished by Calvin Klein.
Next on Late Night with David Letterman, David welcomes Howard Cosell.